Hey guys, welcome to the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Lands of the Plenty event. So today I have gone through and done kind of the easier ones here. So beginner, intermediate, and advanced, you won't have much of a problem with unless you started within the last maybe 3 weeks. Pro is the one that is actually challenging people. So we're going to see if my team's up to snuff. I don't have like an overpowered Trust Mastery team or anything. We'll actually go through it here real quick for you. Feel free to pause the video at any point if you want to see more about my team. So I'll show you the equipment here. I've got Artemios as my physical attacker. Not exactly crazy gear or anything. I've got an elven bow. The abilities equipped, I got 10% on defense, attack, and bug killer. I mean, bug killer is probably not going to help me in this. Maybe there's spiders, but the main thing for Artemios that I like is his ability to have so many killer effects. As you can see with his regular special, he has Man-Eater, Demon Killer, Beast Killer, and I've equipped Bird Killer is from his bow. I've equipped Bug Killer, and he has Plant Killer from having Ifrit as his Esper. So he basically gets the killer bonus on, I want to say, like 70% of the mobs that exist. Other than that, abilities-wise, he doesn't have a huge amount of attack like most people are using Chizuru, Fencer, etc. right now with like 300 plus attack. I'm not that far farmed wise. So second up we got Tellah. Tellah is my favorite character in this game. I don't think he's high enough on a lot of the lists for how good characters are. Just got a standard kind of fire rod from going through the game. Green beret to keep his defense up. The attack really doesn't help. He should have like a wizard's cap here, but I haven't gotten any dark crysts, I believe it is, to make any, so that's my bad. He's got my 2 hero rings. I've only got 2 hero rings, so he has them because his magic damage is just insane. As you can see here, magic damage is really high. His attack is whatever, but he's not going to be meleeing too much. The thing about him that is really good, though, if we can go into his character, I don't know why you can't just get in there from that menu. Or maybe you can. Yeah, you probably can. So he is one of the few mages that actually has raise, and he's also a caster for damage. So most of his spells, he has access to all 3 elements, the main 3 elements anyway. He also gets Cura, so he's a really strong off healer because of his decent spirit and his really high magic, so he can heal really well. But his bread and butter right here is osmose. He's able to get his MP back throughout the whole thing. So he can just keep healing throughout a whole dungeon and just osmosing his MP back. You can be nuking almost every fight, and every other fight you osmose to get everything back. For specials actually that I have equipped to him, he has a bunch of magic up. And I've also given him poisona specifically for this event because I have heard that there's a ton of poison going on, which will drain you a lot. I've got Locke. He's one of my favorite characters from Final Fantasy VI. That's why he was on my team, and then he kind of just, I grew to like him. As you can see up here, he has access to both white, black, and green magic. Blue magic isn't in the game yet. I'm really curious how that's going to go. Anyway, so I've given him 3 bar spells. I think there's going to be earth magic happening in this event. I don't have Barstonra yet, though, so oh no. I've given him blindna. That way he can help out with if there's any blinding. I hate blind. Blind is the worst thing for any melee characters, and I have a mostly melee setup. So he also gets D-Shell, blindna, or not blindna, sleep, Cure and Blizzard from being equipped with Shiva. So he's really good at being a support with his natural other support abilities. So Camouflage keeps him from being smacked around a ton, so he generally stays alive. He gets Treasure Hunter, so we get boosted item drop rate. And Escape is going to be really good for this. If the regular monsters are actually as hard as people are saying, we can just run away. We'll build our limit break gauges, run away, go to each boss, and it should be fine. He also has the ability to paralyze, which I don't know if any of the bosses here will be able to have that. Generally, bosses have a lot of resistances, and they'll have one specific weakness. I would prefer if I had blind with them. I'm actually trying to get blind, but again, no Dark Chris, so I don't have like a crazy setup team. His attack really isn't that high. I don't have a lot of really good stuff equipped to him. He's just got a Buster Sword, Tiger Mask. The Fairy Ring is going to keep him from having poison and blinded. Other than that, it's pretty standard. Like my team's not hugely overpowered, so that's why we're hoping that this first run's going to go well. I've got a lot of MP and magic boosts on Lenna to keep our party alive here. So she has the standard stuff that she comes with. She's an amazing healer. I've liked her ever since I got her. I pulled her really early on, which was really great. Got Cheer. That's basically the whole reason you ever want Lenna. It's one of the greatest moves ever. It's really expensive MP wise though, so having that MP plus really helps. She really isn't getting much from the equips. It's just more stats. Other than that, she's just really good as a character in whole. I've got Leo for my tank. The Trident, I'm not sure if this is going to be a good or bad thing. It doesn't actually say it in here, but the Trident is actually a water damage based weapon. So anything that's resistant to water, he's not going to do well against. I've got a Moon Bracer on him for auto shell, Muscle Belt for more health, and he's got the Force Armor, which I believe was from one of the special battles. I don't remember entirely. Actually, give him that new shield. Ooh. When did I get that? Hooray? Yeah, I could give him a Stellar Shield, but he doesn't really have much of a use for magic. It's a really good shield for characters like Terra from Final Fantasy VI, because she's a magic damage dealer and she can equip a bunch of that stuff. So on him, I've just got defense and HP up. Really nothing special on that. He gets Protect and Stone from the... the heck's the name of that? Golem, right. As you can see, the only 2-star summon I have is Ifrit, so this is really not a crazy setup. I don't have Kefka's, Cloud of Darkness, Chizuru, all the really high top tier units. I actually do have some of them, but I got them very recently. So like my Cloud of Darkness is still a 3 or 4-star. Yeah, 4-star. So I need to power her up. I need to power my Kefka up. I've been working on that, but I won't be able to use them for this event. I also have Thief, which I think he is an underrated character. I think he's really good. He'd probably be really good for this event as well, but he's also not fully powered. And we only have so much time to try to get all that ore to get those swords, which once I get those swords, a lot of these characters are going to be way stronger. What was I making? I was making poisona. That's a good ability to put on somebody for this. Haven't even finished all my dailies. There we go. So, I wanted to make another blindna, but again, Dark Chris, they're a pain in my butt. I set my friend thing for today to be Dark Chris, so hopefully I get some. Actually, did I get any here? I got one. All right. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Can we get blindna? Oh, I can, but that's gonna be 5 minutes. So we're gonna do a run without it, and it'll be fine. It'll totally be fine. Okay, who did I want poison on? Anybody that can equip it, really. I don't see anything using fire. Well, wind is less likely. I'm probably gonna be kicking myself whenever something starts using Aeroga on me. Can you actually get... No, you can't have magic at all. Oh, wait. No, I want to keep as much of his MP for barrages as possible. That's the only thing that really it's the saving grace of Artemios, because his attack isn't nearly as high as Chizuru, Fencer, Bart's Cloud of Darkness, all those other top tier ones. He has Barrage, that makes him go really high up on the tier list, and his killer effects. So basically, if we go against anything that has his killer bonus, he's going to wreck them. So onto the event here. Now, I'm fairly sure that I'm going to get my ass kicked, but we're going to find out. Now, I don't have a full breaker. That's why a lot of the friends on my list are full breakers or heavy attack damage. This is my buddy Cecil, who saved my ass throughout the whole beginning of the game. But right here, I think we're going to need a full break tanker. You do have full break, right? What do you got equipped? Got like attack stuff on here, but he's got full break. That's all I need. I believe you can defend with Warrior of Light as well to automatically defend any of your allies. Oh, I think I forgot to equip items. I certainly did. So, that's probably not good. I didn't... No, I'm supposed to have my high ethers that I just bought, so this is gonna end well. I've got regular ethers. So we're going to try to rush, as you can see on the map on the right-hand side that I've put on the screen. We want to rush over to all of the points. Because apparently the regular battles just like to drain all of your MP, and like all these guys are poison bats. So let's see if I can like one-shot them. I think everything in here is probably weak to ice. I really doubt I can one-shot them though. Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. So, I think I'll build my limit break bars. And then escape. We're just gonna run away, because we can build our limit break between each boss. Because I can fight those, but it would be a really bad idea, because the bosses are apparently really strong in here. We don't want to waste any MP if possible. I might be able to kill these before they do anything. Well, let's find out. It's probably just better to do it, to run away. Now, I'm not sure if you can get these battles back, because you only get a set number of battles, like enemies that you can kill. But the main goal here is to basically attempt to get to the bosses, kill them, and then after the bosses, you can farm these for limit break gauge. That would be your best bet. Just because the enemies are so tough, so you're going to be limit breaking a lot. See, we want these cavern ores. That's what we're after. Need cavern ores and to beat the bosses. Because I believe they drop cavern ore, and they also help you beat it so that you can get the recipe to even make the sword that we're after. I probably should just try to fight through them. I don't know how bad the bosses will be, but I don't really want to find out on the first run here. I'm gonna end up draining all of Locke's MP before we even get to a boss. Locke is really underrated, I think. Like, people don't realize, how much utility he can really provide, because he can have white magic, green magic, black magic. He gets all the thief abilities, so he can steal items with Mug. Mug is one of the better ones, too, because he can deal damage and get the items. He has the ability to escape, which most people think is really, like, just a wasted ability. But when it comes to an event like this, we don't really want to be taking tons of damage and wasting all of our items. Like, literally, I think everything I've encountered so far uses poison. So I could be poisoning all the time with Tellah, but not entirely sure how much of it I want to waste. And these guys are actually usually a lot more tanky than you'd expect. I feel like I'm going to be a while before I get to a boss. I really want to just blow them up. I'm going to blow them up. Let's do it. Actually, you know what? We'll just hit auto. Nuke them all. I love doing all of those effects at once. Yeah, they got wrecked. You know, now that I think of it, most people aren't using Tellah, and Tellah is just... he sustains himself for so long. I probably could just fight through all this stuff. Let's do it. Let's do a couple fights. Blizzaga. We'll have everybody else just keep their MP up, because they can't bring it back. My Nox player really likes to slow down when I summon something. Only every now and then, though. I think it's whenever I make everything else attack all at the same time. See, like, they really don't hit that hard. It's just that they can poison. Like, I think every attack has like a 30% chance to a poison from each Gloom Widow and Steel Bats. So they really didn't damage me that much. Maybe I shouldn't be running. I just had like 5 people tell me, you gotta run from everything, but all those people don't have Tellah. See, we can just go in, use Tellah here. Heal him up, which he barely even took damage. And then we could poison everybody. And then the next battle just starts sucking MP out of things. Which... yeah, we might be okay. Probably start saving my limit break here. I think the boss is up here soon. Hope I'm getting all the cavern ore. I'm looking at the map, but... map's actually a bit squished on there. Let me make it a bit bigger. And plenty map, make it a bit bigger for you. There you go. So yeah, just start osmosing. And we're not gonna hit auto because we don't want to waste our limit breaks. Oh, these guys paralyzed too, so that's another MP sponge. Because it's just gonna slow the battle down. Are they actually giving more than 10? Yeah, they are, okay. Yeah, if they don't give as much as it costs for it, then it's just a waste. Yeah, Gloom Widows are kind of a pain. They're not trying to poison me, though. Which is weird. Do one more there. Have I gotten a lot of cavern ore? I don't think I can actually check that. So, I think I've gotten all the ones that you can get before the bosses. According to that map, anyway. So... the bosses are right around the corner. I think we'll just finish building our limit break gauge there. And then we're gonna run away. I actually feel like just because I have a Tellah, I could have just burned through all of these. Which I probably will whenever I start farming it. This is my first run, so... here's the first boss. As far as I know, all 3 bosses are in succession. If you look at the map on the side there. Looks like it's one after the other. So, first we're going to want to start off with Cheer. This Cheer is amazing. Have you limit break, you can... if this thing was going to use magic, what would it use? Actually, wait. I think in the original game that the Amoeba was from, if you used magic, it countered with osmose. Well, let's just mug him. Mug is always a good way to do it. I don't know if Forbidden Lore actually technically counts as using a magical spell. And you're going to be... The other guy's going to be full breaking, so... Yeah, we'll just ground shock with you. You can full break. Break first. Don't know if it actually matters, but it could be hit auto and use them all. Yeah, he's really not taking much damage. He resisted something. It's probably Leo's attack. This is water-based. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I don't think he has Aquan Killer. So, I'm gonna attempt to see if I try not to use any actual magic. We might be okay from him osmosing. He used Drain, so I'm heavily suspecting that he's going to use Osmose as well. Let's see if he's paralyzable. Crystal Saber. Yeah, see if I use this not by hitting auto battle, it doesn't seem to lag down. I don't know why that is. I guess it's just trying to figure everything out. Yeah, those barrages are so weak right now. That's with a full break. Paralyze didn't work, but it only has like a 30% chance to actually do something there. He has blindna. That's a good support. Whoever's equipped that guy. Have two guys doing paralyze. See if it's gonna do anything there. Gonna have you two keep doing that. So, as you can see, not a very overpowered party. I'm a very balanced kind of party here. I've got a lot of defense, a lot of ability to recover. I don't have massive amounts of just straight up attacking. I'm just going to hit repeat. I think his break's going to come down this turn, but he's got like no health, so probably no reason. Oh, that one hurt. That's why we were saving Benediction. You're fine, Leo. See, you're fine. Yeah, I don't think he's paralyzable, because that was two guys using paralyze for 4 turns. Huh. He gave a beast meat. I thought he was going to give those ores. Okay. Well, if these are in a row right after each other, we're going to want to heal up here. We don't have our limit break, so that's why we got all these mobs still. We can get some MP back for Tellah. I would love to... I actually have 3 more Tellahs that I pulled. I don't know why the game loves giving Tellah to me, probably because I just absolutely love him. I'm always telling everybody, if you get a Tellah, use him. He's just amazing. It's just the sustain. Like, in exploration, he's just amazing. In normal battles, he's still good because he can heal, he can damage, he can raise. And even in like a large boss battle, usually he'll osmose back like 50 MP, which is another 2 Ega casts. Gotta remember though, whenever you do osmose, that's why I was waiting to use it on, like I didn't use it there. Generally, you're going to drain all of the MP from the enemy. So there's no point in osmosing a second time. You're just going to waste the 10 MP on the cast. Alright, so see? He's almost got full MP again. Going to heal us all up again. And Locke's MP is getting a little bit lower. I don't know how strong this enemy is going to be. We didn't take any osmoses there. So I think it is based on if you use... magic, like if you actually cast magic, I think it pisses him off, because I know he uses it in the original dungeon that you find him in the game, and when I fought them, I was like smashing everything. Wait. Isn't the Hill Gigas a boss? That didn't say proceed with caution. I'm gonna assume he's a boss. Alright. What do we want to do against him? I wonder if he's sleepable. Start with D-Shell. Tellah's damage up. Oh, wait, I'm full breaking. What am I doing? I'm not used to having a full break character. I always had to call in a full break character. But he resisted something there. For those that don't know, full break is actually all 4 breaks simultaneously. So when it says resist, as you can see, he still had his magic lowered and his defense lowered. Or magic was probably from the D shell. So like if I use power break here, I might still be able to get it on him. Did it work? Yeah, see, so he's resistant probably to magic down? I don't know. So we're going to want cheer. You can do your infallible shot. You can... Yeah, well, forbidden lore it. Yeah, he's really not taking much damage. Ooh. Magnitude 8. That's probably Earth. I believe that's the one that I wanted to block. Alright, well, we don't have that. That's fine. Benediction, that health back. Ground shock there. Actually, should be physical damage, so we'll use this guy here. If you haven't seen his animation, it's pretty cool. And it's gonna lag for whatever reason. Gives really high defense buff. You're gonna use Barrage. And if I were a Hill Gigas, what would I be weak to? I wonder if you can poison him. Be a good idea. Oh, something said weakness. Oh, that'll be... Yeah. He's got Human Killer. The Man-Eater. So this is technically humanoid. Again, I'm partial to trying to see if he paralyzable. I'm wondering if Cheap Shot would actually be stronger, or maybe Raging Fist. Let's try it. Let's see how much damage he actually does. Did he poison before? No, so he's probably not poisonable. Let's Lazaga him. You... He might be confusable. You can try it. I'm just... Yeah, the brakes are already on, so we'll just have you attack. $4,700? I'll have to see what his barrage is doing. Be confused! Nope. Not confused. Alright, let's see what you do here. About 250 to 300 attack. He hits 3 of them, so 750 times 4. 15... Yeah, I think he's doing more with the unmitigated damage. Mitigated, mitigated, you know, words. And the brakes are probably coming off now, so we'll hit him with that again. Just in case he didn't get armor break, I'm not even paying attention to it, really. He's not really hurting me that much. You can just defend. Won't lie, I was expecting him to hurt a lot more. The way people were saying like this was a lot rougher, but they've all got glass cannon builds. Sometimes not being a glass cannon is good. Want to make sure. Oh, so it wasn't him doing that massive damage. Who was doing the like 5k? That's no good. You can just fight. Ah, you can fight too. Build some limit break. Oh, there's the damage. Actually, you're gonna need to Kiraja. Oh, wait. I don't have cheer on. Maybe that's why he's not doing much damage. We're gonna have to keep doing that just because of the MP wise here. You can steal that back. So watch how much he takes. 75 MP from a boss. So it's pretty much half of his max MP right back. So you can just keep on plugging away. Maybe sneak attack. 600. Did he get armor break? Yeah. Oh. Keep hitting. Give us cheer again. Whack him. You can just whack him too. We're gonna barrage again. I'm just gonna ether the crap out of him after this. I should really be making all these guys do their stuff all at the same time. That way they actually get chains. Because chains give you more damage. Same with spark chains, etc. Spark chains are whenever you hit at the exact same time. Did his stuff come down? Yeah, it did. Alright, full break. Yes? We got magic down. Only magic down stuck. Okay. So yeah, he just has like a % resistance to it, I guess. The hat is magic defense, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. I didn't screw up. He doesn't even have a lot of health. He just has a ton of defense. He seems to be taking magic damage pretty well, actually. We'll break you again. See if it stick. Get the defense down. Defense? Yeah, he did. We'll just save your MP. You can defend. You are really low on MP. We're gonna Raging Fist with you. Zaga. Lazaga, however you want to say it. Sneak attack. Almost there. We don't have enough MP to really be doing another cheer. Should be able to repeat that and finish him off. Yeah. Alright, so that's 2 down. I blew a lot of MP on that. Mostly using cheer over and over. And that's kind of where bringing all these ethers in is really helpful. I'm really low on them though because I brought the regular ethers. So Artemios is basically now just a regular auto-attacking unit. Actually, I guess I could tent. There's supposed to be 3 bosses, so... yeah, that's just tent. Tents aren't very expensive. Generally, 1 per run isn't going to break the bank. Do I want to kill these guys? There's only 2 of them. Yeah, let's do it. Try to get Leo's limit break crystals back. They don't even hit hard at all. Like 30 damage. Come on. I can only imagine, like, if you came in here with a whole bunch of Chizaroos and all that, and they're all glass cannon builds, how much damage they're actually taking. But, like, if you have a tank, you shouldn't take any damage. Not from the basic mobs. Oh, Ogre. Okay. Full break. You resisted all of them. Oh, that could be bad. I'm gonna cheer here first. Their defense up. Armor break. Thick? Yeah. There we go. We're gonna try to de-shell it before Tellah's limit break. Alright. Things are looking up. The fact that he's taking, like, no damage from Infallible Shot is kind of worrying, though. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit harder. Not hard enough for me to want to use her limit break yet, though. Kira. Yeah, that should be good. Ground shock. Two weaknesses that we really need are good. They're already on there. Treasure Master, you... Let's assume ice again. Hellfire. See if I can get Hellfire to actually go off with no leg. Alright, here we go. This is the level 2 Hellfire, which looks really cool. Like flame tornado. He's really not hitting hard. If anything, I could probably just defend on my tanks, and it should be fine. Like, I shouldn't need to heal him again. You can auto. You can barrage. I don't think that actually stole from him. Zaga. Cast regen on him. That'll work. Okay, I did already steal from him. Having that man-eater is probably helping that damage an awful lot. Oh, I should have cheered. Dang it. Means full break's about to come off. Try to refresh it here before it comes off. I doubt he's paralyzable, but we'll try. Yeah, we lost like 100 damage a shot on those. Whoa, what was that? I didn't even see what it said. It hurt though. I really want to get Cheer on. So Tellah's gonna do the healing this time. You can see how strong his heals are. So, like, his heals are as good as Lenna's, pretty much. We're gonna try to full break you again. Power break? Power on there yet? No. Well, let's see if he gets it here. No, he didn't. No, I resisted too. Let's try to sleep him. I don't know why. Every time Artemios shoots, all I can think of, because you hear that tut tut tut, I just hear pew 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 pew. I think I like Deadpool too much. Unable to react? What? Okay. I'll take a free turn. I'm fine with that. I'll try to paralyze him some more. Blade bash. You can just keep full breaking. I think that's the best bet. Just keep doing it. Repeat. Now that's all you can hear, isn't it? Pew pew pew, pew pew pew, pew pew pew. Oh, paralyze. That's no cool. Not cool at all. Let's fix that. Oh, was I supposed to cheer there? I was. I'm really bad at that. I only recently got her maxed out, so like I always forget to cheer. He has not been paralyzed once yet, so I'm gonna say that he can't. Just keep. I want you to keep power breaking him. You can keep full breaking. You are not going to be able to paralyze, so let's sneak attack. Auto crit for 500, dang. Your defense is way too high, sir. I need some MP back from you. Thank you. Oh, there's that thing again. I want to cheer again. So Tellah, you're taking over the heals. Again, this is why he's so good, because he's a huge mage, just all-around mage. Damage, heals, everything. Raises saved my life so many times. Saves so many Phoenix Downs. Full break. Actually, I think everybody else can just hit repeat. Okay, so after he does that earthquake or whatever the heck it was, thing that he shoots out and blows everybody up, apparently he has a little while to deal with whatever he did to himself. I don't have any ethers left. Alright, well, I'm gonna make you throw high potions at people. Yeah. That seems silly. You're gonna Blizzaga, and then everybody can repeat. So if you have any stronger attackers, so like Locke hasn't really been doing a lot of his usual things like bar spells and other stuff like that. Oh. And it'll be fine for one turn to be paralyzed. You can do the healing. You can drop a crystal saber. Everybody else can do that. So like if you wanted to swap out Locke with another damage dealer that is like has more damage than Locke, that'd be ideal. Other characters that you can swap out for, I know Leo's a pretty top tier tank, but I mean he doesn't really feel like he's doing much this fight because a lot of the damage seems to be AoE. He is taking the odds triple attack that he was doing, but I mean other than that, you're gonna go back to full breaking. You guys can just auto. How long are you gonna be paralyzed for? Because that's not good. Okay, so that damage, I believe, is physical, because I just blocked it with the earthen wall. You're gonna be doing the heal. Yeah, could be fine. We'll just repeat. Maybe not. Oh, unable to react. This is where we're gonna blow him up with a bunch of stuff. Just hit auto. Treasure Hunter and Forbidden lore. Take the meteors to the face. Hooray, he gave me nothing. That's great. I think all the rewards are behind this according to the map. So we get 3 points here, so 2 cavern ore, 4 cavern ore, and another 1. So that's good. So looking at the mini map on the side, I got those 3, that one, and those 3. So yeah, I should be done here. So I can go back in the cave. I can run around and be like, hey, I want to farm up my limit breaks. So you can just, auto battle through all this stuff. Especially with Tellah, because like, hey, I'm just gonna heal up now. Like, I can heal up, I can steal their MP, everybody else can auto battle. Even though Lenna has no MP, so she's literally just going to be auto attacking for the rest of the dungeon, I can stay in here and just farm up limit breaks. So you need like, I don't know, 70,000 limit breaks to max out the strength of your limit breaks. You can get experience, you can get gil. So like if I had one of these units, wasn't max level yet, but was still pretty strong, because I don't think you want to bring in like a level 10 in here to level them up, because you're literally carrying dead weight at that point. But as you can see, managed to do this event with a fairly weak team. I consider them weak just because I don't have anybody with like 300 plus attack or magic. Like Tellah, even his magic's only 260. I've seen Kefkas and stuff with 300 plus using hyperdrive for like 70k damage. We don't need any of that really. So you just need a well-rounded team. You don't have to have glass cannons. If anything, it's better not to. You want to bring somebody with full break, definitely. I'm sure that helped me get through it. Just having that damage down from the enemy and the damage up from my guys. Cheer is really helpful for the defense, because it looked like a lot of their damage was defense, except for Amoeba, which was using Drain. So I'm just going to end it there. I don't need limit breaks right now. I'm going to farm it the rest of the day, but just for the sake of the video, we'll just finish it off there and show you. You're going to get the recipe here. So there's the Shining Splendor. That's the sword that we want to make from this event. Didn't get much guild, didn't get much experience because I wasn't in there very long. 100 rank experience, pretty decent. Yay for stuff. Yeah, and I killed that Minotaur, so bonus XP. Got 3 water mega cris, not bad. And where's that ore? So we got 14 cavern ore. That's not that bad considering I think you need 80 per sword. So your main issues with the swords, just to wrap up the video here, you need to make, there's a bit of a chain. So you're going to start out with broadswords, which you don't have to craft them. You can go and buy them from the town of Mitra, like the first town. Just to show you where that is. Go into Grand Shelt Isles, and town of Mitra. So you just click there, go to the blacksmith, buy broadswords, and then once you bought those, you can turn broadswords into these fine blades. They cost like 30 copper ore, 30 lumber, somewhere around there. It might be 20, 30. And then you can craft up a bunch of these. It takes 3 fine blades to be crafted into a superior blade, I think. And then we make the superior blades 3 of those. So it just exponentially keeps increasing the amount that you need. You need something like 90 broadswords to make a single shining blade. But the shining blade, as you can see from here, get the stats. Eternal Lands of Plenty. So you go from fine blade to superior blade. It takes 3 of these to make a superior blade, 3 of these to make a shining splendor. So you need a lot of stuff to make all that. This doesn't even represent how much ore you really need, because you have to make all of these fine blades and superior blades. It's something like 300 or 400 copper ore and iron ore, all that stuff. It's pretty bad, but you can farm all that stuff later. You just want to get the cavern ores. So if you can get 80, you have enough for a Shining Splendor down the road, as long as you get the cavern ore and the Shining Splendor recipe from the pro. After that, you can farm all the other materials all you want. You should be able to make multiples of these in theory, because it's a recipe. So for the next 3 days, we can all farm, say, 160 cavern ore, so you can get 2 swords. For me specifically, what I'm going to be doing is, because of the units that I plan to have coming up, I plan to dual wield a thief, because I think that'd be badass. He can use swords, so doubling that, he'll be able to have 2 chances at blinds per attack. I'm going to get 1 for Locke, at least until I get Rising Suns for both of them. Locke's going to have 1. Unfortunately, Artemios can't use swords, so he might be benched for my thief. The Cloud of Darkness can't use swords either, so that's kind of out. Bart's can, though. So, like, if you have a Bart's, I just got him, so you can give him 1. Yeah, basically, most people can use swords. Ninjas can't, apparently. Kane should be able to, but Kane, unfortunately, doesn't have a 5-star. There's tons of characters that use swords, so the more swords the more of those blades I can make, the better. It'll just jack up my team damage-wise, which would be really great. And I think everything might be weak to blind in this event too, so as soon as you get the first sword, it might make the rest of the event easier. So anyway, that's it for the video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Please subscribe, etc. You know the spiel. And have a great one.